Uhuru Kenyatta. I have never addressed him on a podium. Your Excellency, we must tell Uhuru, if he is not in this mandamano thing, he should come out. We have heard him say that Raila is still his leader and his president. So what we are saying is, our former president, if you have a hand in this mandamano, come out and talk. I come from the Rift Valley, where we have tasted clashes, political clashes. Our former president, you are taken to The Hague. You know, I almost landed there with you. Our former president, come out, Uhuru Kenyatta, and you tell us your position on this mandamano. Number 2, to my friend and my party leader, former Martha Karua. I heard her say that we open the servers. Can she tell us how many votes Raila got in her polling station, so that then she has a reason to doubt the votes we got? Please, let Raila give us peace. I was with him in the 9th Parliament. He walked out of Kibaki government. Hangevumilia vile Ruto alivumilia akiteswa na Uhuru. He walked out, being a minister and a senior minister. What is he trying to tell us? Kama hangevumilia, mzee mpole, mwambie tuko pale tunamgoja, but let Uhuru declare his interest.
And we saw and we said never again. So we are telling Raila Odinga, wacha kujificha. We know what you want to do. You have seen we have a plan to bring down the price of unga. We have seen we have a plan to bring down the price of fuel. And because you do not want us to accomplish that plan, that is why you are bringing all this stupidity and nonsense. But let me tell you, we'll be there to take care of you and to make sure you don't take this country to anarchy ever.
Going demonstrations, because like I said earlier, there's nobody who is above the law. These Azimio characters must give this country a breather. These characters cannot forever hold us at ransom. They cannot keep spoiling other people's businesses and ruining our peace and causing mayhem like there's no law. I said there's nobody who is above the law, and Deputy President, I know you are on course on that. Let us have peace. This case was adjudicated. The aggrieved parties went to court, and the case was adjudicated. And gazetting unnecessary holidays, I think we need to take care of that.
Na tunauliza Deputy President kwamba mtu akisema kwamba ni public holiday na yeye hayupo katika serikali, tunashangaa yeye ni nani. Tumesikia wengine wanasema ati tuitwe maumbwa, tumeshangaa kama tuko kane gani. Hawa watu hawana nia mzuri, na kwa hivyo turuhusu tufanye yale inaweza kuwa ikihitajika kama kukaunta. Hatutaruhusu biashara zetu zitemewe mate.
Uhuru Kenyatta, because you are the principal sponsor of the demonstrations being orchestrated by Raila Odinga. Raila Odinga is a mercenary for hire, hired by Uhuru Kenyatta. Na hiyo sio mambo ya kudanganyana. Tuliwaona jana. We know who was financing them. Tunawajua. Na tunajua mahali mnatoa pesa zile mulipora wa Kenya. And today you want to incite Kenyans that the cost of living is high. Swali ni hili. Who took the cost of living where it is today, if not the handshake regime under Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga? Na muache kuchochea wa Kenya. Allow this gentleman and our president to fix the economy that you made a mess of. And our president and this administration has a clear plan on how to revive and resuscitate the economy that you left in a deep hole. Kwa hivyo nataka tumuulize kwa heshima, rais aliyestaafu. Staafu kwa ungwana kama wale waliokuwa mbele yako. Rais Moi alistaafu na akatulia. Hakujaribu hata siku moja kuhujumu uongozi wa aliyeendelesha kazi ya serikali Mwai Kibaki. Mwai Kibaki retired, and not in any one occasion did he attempt to undermine you as president. We ask you to give the same honor and respect, not to William Ruto, not to Rigathi Gachagua, who you think is still your PA. Give maximum respect to the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya and the people of Kenya who elected this administration to govern this country. Yangu aliyekuwa rais wetu, kama unataka kuheshimiwa, heshimu wengine. Heshimu mali ya watu wengine. Usipoheshimu mali ya watu wengine, sisi wa Kenya wa hapa Mount Kenya tuko na maswali mingi ya zile mashamba kubwa kubwa mumejishikia, tukianzia na hapo Thika Road Nairobi, hapo Ruiru. Kabla hatujaenda Taita Taveta, kabla hatujaenda Nakuru, mali ya Mkenya ikivamiwa, hata hizo mashamba zenyu tutazivamia, na wenye hawana mashamba wapate mashamba Kenya hii. Musifikiri ati wananchi wa kawaida ndio watapoteza mali. Even you will pay a price if you continue to instigate violence and bloodshed in this country. And that is my message to none other than Uhuru Kenyatta, the sponsor, sole sponsor, singular financier of Azimio, and the mercenary that is Raila Odinga.
Tupatie nafasi, tupange ile mikakati. Mimi naona Your Excellency ulali, asubuhi uko na mkutano ya majani chai, saa 6 ya kahawa, jioni ya majani, sijui usiku unapanga nini. And while you are planning this, iko wengine wamejikusanya hapo wanataka ati kuleta mambo ya mass action. Hiyo mimi nataka nikuambie, we must agree that they have their right to picket and demonstrate, but they must equally remember that just as you have your right to picket and demonstrate, we equally have a right to go about with our business uninterrupted. Ule anataka kufanya maandamano hajue haki yake inaisha wakati ana interfere na yule ambaye anataka kuendelea na maisha yake bila kusumbuliwa. So you must assure us as you speak. Na uzuri sisi tunajua wewe, you are a seasoned administrator, wewe sio mtu ya kutishwa, kwamba on Monday the Kenyans that want to go about their business wapatiwe nafasi yao, waendelee na kazi yao bila kusumbuliwa na mtu yoyote. Because there must be a time where we say enough is enough. It cannot be that there are two sets of laws. Kwamba sisi tuheshimu our constitution and our laws, lakini kuna watu wengine the only laws they respect ni wakati ambao it is in their favor. When the Supreme Court spoke, they spoke with finality about hii mambo ya uchaguzi. So I don't know why we are being taken back to debate, yet this is the time that we should be settling down, thinking about how we are going to plan for our children and how we are going to make the lives of ordinary people better. So I pray to God and I believe that you have put in place plans for people to go about their business without interruption, without threats from these people that want to do maandamano. Finally, it's just a word of advice, because mimi naona vijana wengi wanadanganywa. And you know, I speak as a young person also. Naona vijana wanaambiwa kujeni, sijui wanapiganiwa haki yao. Let them read the history of Raila Odinga. In fact, you know, it will be a miracle on Monday, because he has told us that he is going to do something peacefully for the very first time in his life. That man has never done anything peacefully. Lakini ametuambia ati hii ya Jumatatu hakuna mtu ataguzwa, hakuna mtu atafanya chochote. Yet we know for a fact that anything that he holds, it has come through the blood of ordinary Kenyans and the lives of many young people. Mimi na advise hao vijana niwaambie, ukienda kufanya vurugu na fujo kwa bahati mbaya upoteze maisha yako, there is nothing that man will remember. The best he can do ni akuje azungushe flywheels kwa kaburi yako na apotee, hutawahi muona siku nyingine.
Not only our leader in Mount Kenya, you're our leader in Kenya. The president of Kenya is very busy organizing the economy of this country. and we're happy that you're assisting him to do that. However, if the political element, if the political organization is not taken charge of, we'll end up being like Mheshimiwa Kibaki, who did so much for this country, but he almost lost a second beat because they were not taking care of the politics. So as the president is busy taking care of the economy, do not shy to take care of the politics, because it is that politics that defends that economy. Because without it, we are not going here in this country. So when we see you tell that man that I don't want to mention on his face that it is not acceptable what he wants to do, we are proud of you and we are behind you, and we want to tell you that happened to Tuko. He either shapes up or shape out, and you know to where. Because I've never had in any democratically elected government where somebody decides to be rogue and live in his own banana republic and even conceive the thought that you can walk to the highest seat of power, just walk in and storm and invade it as if you're invading a football match. It is not acceptable in Kenya. So we are behind you, na kanyangia hapo. Ukiona wengine tuko hapa, we are here because we know what you're doing.
I want to assure the people of Kenya, adequate arrangements have been made in accordance with the laws of Kenya to protect life and property on Monday. And we ask the people of Kenya to go about their business unhindered. Tunataka kusema mumetuumiza kama nchi, mumepora mali ya nchi hii, mumeweka Kenya kwa CRB, mumetuachia debt ya 10 trillion. Hiyo yote mumetufanyia, tumenyamaza. Sasa munapanga ile kidogo tuko naye ya biashara, ati kupanga na Raila alete watu yake waharibu. After what you have done to us, is it fair? Is it fair? Is it fair? These people who are sponsoring this mzee should stop living in denial. This mzee lost, there's nothing they can do. Na niseme again, it is a script for the last 4 elections. Akatolea Moi fujo, akaletwa kwa cooperation. Akatolea Kibaki fujo, akaletwa kwa nusu mkate. Akauzia Uhuru uoga, akanunua, akaletwa kwa handshake. This time round, it cannot work. President William Ruto na mimi sio watu ya kuuziwa uoga. Hata ukituuzia hatuwezi nunua. Na ninataka niambie hiyo mzee, wewe uliuzia mtoto ya Serelak uoga. William Ruto hapana mtoto ya Serelak, ni chuma ya zamani. Si ni chuma? Si ni mtu amelelewa na mandizi na ngwashe na doma na kukuliwa na chawa. Sasa hiyo sio mtu ya kuuziwa uoga. Wewe uliuzia mtu ya Serelak uoga akanunua. So tunataka tuseme hakuna shida Kenya. Kenya iko sawa, rais ako timamu na amenituma na salamu. Mmepokea?